Hello. It's the shortest day of the year. It's quite gloomy outside for many of us. So before I start droning on about more rain to come, let's begin with something a little more positive. Christmas Day, at least, is looking largely dry and bright for many of us, and it will be frosty white on Christmas Day morning, if not snowy white. But the next few days, the brightest weather will be in the north. It will be wet and very mild in the south. That's how it's been as we started the week, and there will be more outbreaks of rain spreading across England and Wales overnight. Clearer skies for Scotland and Northern Ireland. In the far northwest, during the evening, you might catch a glimpse under those clear skies of the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, but the clear skies perhaps coming a bit too late for the rest of Scotland into Northern England and Northern Ireland. Meanwhile, a frosty night to come in the north, but with the cloud and wet weather further south, a very mild night to come. 10 or 11 Celsius in places as we start off Tuesday. And it's a north-south divide yet again on Tuesday morning with grey, gloomy skies across much of the Midlands, East Anglia, southern counties of England, South Wales, outbreaks of rain, but a drier interlude, I think, around the middle part of the day. Brighter further north, plenty of sunshine after that chilly start, some showers and a brisk breeze into the far north and west of Scotland, and some snow over the mountains. So temperature contrast once again. Around average in the north, but well above average in the south, 13 or 14 Celsius possible. More rain to come on Tuesday evening, I'm afraid, across much of southern England and South Wales. That rain moving its way north, along with a layer of cloud. So a bit more cloud, I think, across northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland on Tuesday night. And so less frosty as we begin Wednesday, but still some chilly air across the north on Wednesday morning. Very mild once again in the south, and outbreaks of rain once more to come as we start off Wednesday. This low pressure is going to be sending some particularly wet and windy weather to southern Britain on Wednesday, but cold air starts to flood into the north on this northerly wind, and so that temperature contrast even more enhanced on Wednesday, with a lot of cloud cover and some heavy rain to begin things across much of England and Wales on Wednesday, and the rain perhaps edging into southern Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland for a time, along with a layer of cloud. But the brightest skies once again in the far northwest, along with a few showers. Chilly in the north, but you can see the temperatures further south, 11 or 12, and in between, with the rain dividing things, well, we're likely to see some snow, I think, over the tops of the Pennines, the Peak Districts, perhaps Snowdonia as well later on Wednesday, but certainly a mild afternoon further south, 12 degrees, but a wet afternoon to come, and heavier rain and stronger winds likely to come along later on Wednesday, heading into the start of Christmas Eve. In fact, the wet weather really not welcome across southern counties of England and South Wales. Yellow warning in force, risk of further flooding because of the saturated ground. And you can see it is very unsettled as we start off Christmas Eve, but it eventually clears. High pressure then building in for Christmas Eve, along with a northerly wind which will blow much colder conditions across the country, and perhaps a few wintry showers into eastern England later on Christmas Eve. And so frosty start for many of us on Christmas Day morning. Quite widely, it's looking like it'll be white with frost, with temperatures several degrees below freezing across much of England, Wales, central and eastern Scotland. I think frost-free across the far west of Scotland and Northern Ireland because, well, change is on the way here with thicker cloud arriving and outbreaks of rain, but bright despite the cold air across much of England and Wales. Plenty of sunshine during the morning, certainly, and it stays bright and dry across much of central and eastern England through the day, whilst further north and west it tends to cloud over, some rain coming through, and that could even fall as a few flakes of snow in places, but very little of that rainfall really, and very little snowfall. For most it's dry and bright. It does turn much wetter there across western Scotland through the day, and more unsettled day to come on Saturday. Take care of yourselves this week, and we'll take care of the weather forecast. You can follow all the updates as far as the weather is concerned on social media, the website and the app. Bye-bye.